Section 5 of our study guide is all about converting fractions, decimals, and percents. I would like it if you gave me both the fraction, the other two forms, but if you only give me one, that's okay. I really just want to make sure that you understand how to convert. So if you remember that 3/8 is the same thing as saying 3 divided by 8. 8 cannot go into 3, so I know I'm going to have to add a decimal and a 0 placeholder. So 8 goes into 30 3 times. 3 times 8 is 24. 30 minus 24 is 6. I add a 0 and I bring it down. 8 goes into 67 times. 7 times 8 is 56. I subtract and I get 4. I take a 0, bring it down. 8 goes into 45 times. 5 times 8 is 40. 40 minus 40 is 0. So my answer to this one is that 3/8 is equal to 0.375. And then if I wanted to change that to a percent, I would multiply it by 100 and I would get 37.5%. On number 20, we have 30%. Well, I know that if I take 30% and I multiply it by 100, then I get 0 times everything is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. 3 times 1 is 3. I have did that wrong because we're supposed to divide by 100. That's my fault. 30 divided by 100. I'm so sorry, guys. 100 cannot go into 30. Add a decimal. Wasn't thinking. I'm so sorry. 100 can go into 300 3 times. It's 300. We get 0. Our answer is 0.3. I know that is the place value would make this 3/10. So that's how we do 30%. 0.6, our decimal, this is 6/10. If I want to reduce it, it's the same thing as saying 3/5 because I can divide each one of them by 2. And then if I want to change this to a percent, I would do 100 times 0.6. 6 times 0 is 0, 6 times 0 is 0, 6 times 1 is 6. I have one decimal place. I need one decimal place. Guys, if you notice, I have 37.5% here. That's exactly what we had up here. So I know that my fraction is 3/8 and that my decimal is 0.375. Guys, this is one of those benchmark fractions that you have to know. 0.75, I know that that's 75 hundredths. If I want to reduce it, I can divide by 25 on both sides. So I would get 3/4. And then if I want to change it to a percent, I would do 0.75 times 100. 0 times everything is 0. 0 times everything is 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 7 is 7. I have 2 decimal places. I need 2 decimal places in my answer. So my answer would be 75%. And then I have 4/5. I've already done 4/5 on this worksheet now twice. I know that it's 0.8. If I want to find out what the percent is, I multiply it by 100 and I get 80%. Guys, I hope this helps. This is just a review from Unit 1, but it is going to show up again on your test tomorrow. We wanted to make sure that y'all understood this before we went into what we were doing in Unit 3, and I hope this helps.